Hi guys, and welcome to KRiB Culture with me, Jack Falk. I'm with Walker Books to show you how to become an author.
So this book, A Child of Books, is it's definitely the most difficult book that I've ever worked on to translate into different languages, and I think it wins the prize for being one of the most complicated books.
Hi Deirdre, and thanks for inviting the KRiB into your exciting publishing world. What advice do you have to any aspiring writers out there on creating a unique story?
I think that you should just start with the very first word and then just keep on writing and writing. And write whatever you think about, because you know you can always go back and change what you've written.
Any industry secret tips you want to share? We promise we won't tell anyone.
Well, if you really want to be a writer, I think that you should read and read and read. Whatever you like reading, it doesn't make any difference. Comics, books, you should be really interested in story. And go to your library, go share books with your friends, and just think about story and look for story wherever you are.
What happens once you have your masterpiece ready?
If you want to get published, sometimes you can send it straight to the publisher, but usually it's best to find an agent. And an agent is somebody who works between the author or the artist and the publisher. And normally we have relationships with agents, so they say we've read this fantastic story by Jack, and then they send it in to us, and we look at it, and then if we like that story, if we think it's going to make a very good book for children from 0 to 6, that's what I work in picture books, we'll try and find an artist, an illustrator, to illustrate that story.
Do you have any tips on pitching your books?
I tell you one really good tip. If you have to talk a lot about your story, well then that means it's usually not very good. But if you can give me your story in 2 sentences, maybe 45 seconds long, and it works and we understand it, then that's a really good story.
Can you explain any benefits in self-publishing?
Well, there are benefits in self-publishing, because guess what? If you self-publish a book yourself, it means that you'll get to have your very own copy with your very own name, and you can do it really quickly. And there's lots of little companies that can actually make a hardback picture book for you or a hardback book for you. And then if you sell those to your friends and family, and sometimes somebody else can pick it up, and maybe a publisher can pick it up, and then they can see, wow, this is really interesting. And then sometimes you can get a bigger contract from a self-published book.
Well, that was enlightening for sure. It doesn't sound easy getting a book published, but it definitely sounds like fun trying. So if you do have an idea bubbling up in there, and you're passionate about being an author someday, then this is a career for you. Feel free to email us on the KRiB if you've got any questions for a publisher, and we'll hunt down the answers and make sure we get them to you.